Clock review. Where is this poster in the classroom? If you are looking around the room, you will see this poster up on the front wall. This is our telling time poster. It's going to help us be successful in counting time. If you see, everything in red is talking about the hour. The hour hand is short and fat. It points to the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. The minute hand is long because the minute hand or minute word is also a long word. What it's doing is it's trying to reach out and touch those little tiny tick marks because those are the minutes. There are 60 tick marks all the way around that clock circle. Now, below you're going to see the alphabet A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. The letter H and M are colored. The H is before the letter M in the alphabet. So that should help us remember to always look for the hour first before we find the minutes. Now, how do you find the minutes? Because we don't see the numbers on the clock. The numbers on the clock are talking about the hours. Well, the little tick marks around the clock can be counted easily by counting by fives. The very top number is 0. So I would start counting at the number 1 when I'm counting by fives. Please count with me by fives and you will see the numbers for the minutes appear in each box. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and at the very top, technically it's 60, but we would write it as o'clock or 2 zeros. Here's how we are going to be successful today. We are going to look for the short hour hand and write down the number. If the hour hand is between two numbers, we will write the smaller number. Then we are going to look for the long minute hand and count by fives. We'll write down the number we land on. When you are on your Pear Deck and the screen is too small, make sure your mouse is over the page and you can lightly with 2 fingers touch the mouse and spread your 2 fingers apart and it will enlarge your screen. Then if I use 1 finger, I can click colors or whatever else I need, or I can use 2 fingers together to move side to side or up and down to see more of my actual screen. Okay, so I need to click on the letter T, so I need to scroll down with 2 fingers and over. Here's that letter T, so I'm going to click on that, and then I'm going to pick a color that I want. Pick blue. I'm going to scroll up. Okay, so the first thing I need to do to be successful is to look for the short hour hand and write down the number. So for number 1, I see the short hand is pointing directly to the number 5. I'm going to go ahead and I see the blinking line. So I am going to type the number 5. Again, I'll scroll back over so you can see. Now for the 2 dots, I'm going to have to hold down the Shift key and then hit the key with the 2 dots on it. And then now I'm ready to do the second step where it says to look for the long minute hand and count by fives. Write down the number I land on. So my minute hand here is reaching up, trying to touch this tick mark at the top. If I don't know how to count by fives, then I can use this poster over here to help me figure it out. When the minute hand's pointing straight up, it says 2 zeros. So I'm going to type 2 zeros. And so that is my time. Now I'm going to come down and do number 4. So I'm going to click in the box here. I'm not sure why it keeps scooting it over, but it's okay. I can use my 2 fingers to move it back over. I'm going to do the same steps again. Look for my short hour hand and write down the number. So this one, ooh, it is really close to that 10, but I think it's in between 9 and 10. So the smaller number is a 9. Again, I'm going to hold down the Shift key and tap or type the key with 2 dots. Now I need to find how many minutes this is. Well, I'm going to use counting by 5s because I know how to count by 5s. Starting with the number 1. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So that's 45 minutes. And I can check with my poster over here. When the minute hand is pointing towards this way, it is 45 minutes. All right, number 7. I'm going to click here in the box again. Scrolling over and down so you can see it. All right, the short fat hand is in between 2 and 3. So the smaller number is 2. I'm going to type the number 2. And then I'm going to do the colon. And now I am ready to figure out my minutes. So I see the hand is pointing, minute hand is pointing straight down. So I can look and see if it was pointing straight down, it'd be 30 minutes. Or I could count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I'm going to type 30. Scroll back over so you can see that. All right, now to make my screen small again, I'm going to take 2 fingers that are separated and slowly pinch them together. And that's going to shrink my screen back. Now you notice that this box is kind of hard to see. So if I click on the box and those blue squares come up, then I can use my arrows to kind of move them in the correct place. If I click on that one, it comes up with a blue box around it. Then I can use my arrows to move that. Click on this one, use my arrows to move that one back up. All right, and I am done.